Hello, good morning students. Welcome to Unique Coaching class. Students, in this chapter, we have completed almost every point, but now today we are going to solve something different point. Normally, whatever sum we have solved in a video or I give as a homework, normal in every sum you will get the number of unit and its price. So we multiply, so we get the amount of goods. એટલે કે જે પણ દાખલા ગણ્યા છે બધામાં નંબર ઓફ યુનિટ આપેલ લાઈક ધી નંબર ઓફ રેડિયો મોબાઈલ ઓકે દેન એન્જિન રાઈટ સો દાખલામાં તમને શું આપી દે કે there are 30 mobile, there are 100 radio, okay, and their price is given, so we multiply with the price, we get the final amount of the goods, okay, the total amount of the goods. Normally we have see that type of sum, and normally in the books if you check there are 70 to 80% sums are like this, okay, approximately 80. Suppose books માં 50 sum હશે તો એમાંથી 40 sum માં આ રીતના sum હશે, okay, જેમાં number of unit આપેલા હશે, okay, 10 ટીવી એસી રેફ્રિજરેટર અને એની પ્રાઇસ આપેલી હશે, okay, and multiply એટલે આપણે total amount મળી જાય. But there are some also some different sum, in that sum they didn't give this, they directly give the amount, okay, directly શું આપી દે amount આપી દે. So that's the different point we are going to solve in this video. And this type of sum asked in rarely cases because there are very less sum regarding that. So we must see at least one sum regarding that. Okay, એને લગતો એક દાખલો આપણે જોવો જરૂરી છે. So let's start this sum. So here Dharam of Dharampur send some goods by adding 30% profit on invoice price as 6,88,500 to Vasant of Vasanda. Now look at here, they give the unit, no, they give directly amount, okay, amount of goods 6,88,500, okay, direct goods ni value આપી દીધી છે, okay, so this is the different point. Freight and insurance was paid at 5% of invoice, જેવી invoice prices and a 5% expense. So first of all, just do calculation as we do before. Okay, જે પ્રકારે calculation કરતા એ રીતે કરીશું. First of all, who is the consignor? So Dharam of Dharampur is a consignor and the consignee is Vasant of Vasanda. Okay, so first of all, write that the consignor, that is Dharam, and consignee, that is Vasant. Now next, what they give? So here point is adding 30% profit on invoice price. Okay, 30% profit કોના પર છે? On invoice. 30% profit on invoice price. And now 68850. Now question is, it is a which value, cost or invoice? So read the question carefully, you will get the point કે કઈ value આપેલી છે. So Dharam of Dharampur sent some goods by adding 30% profit on invoice price at 688,500. એટલે કે આ પ્રાઇઝે એને શું કર્યું છે? goods ને sent કર્યું છે. કઈ પ્રાઇઝે? 688,500. So remember it's called invoice price. જે પ્રાઇઝે goods send કરવામાં આવે એ પ્રાઇઝને શું કહેવાય? invoice price. So here it is the invoice price. Remember, if in a question they told that goods sent at 5 lakh, so 5 lakh calls invoice price. Okay, 5 lakh શું કહેવાશે? invoice price. So here we have a invoice price, means we have to find out cost and difference. So how to find out? The same pattern as we find out before. There is a 30% profit on invoice, so here we have to suppose the invoice price 100 and the profit will be less from this, so 70 will be cost. Now just put this step, if invoice 100 then cost 70, so here invoice 68850, so what will be cost? 68850 into 70 divided by 100, so here we get 481950. It is the value of cost. So what will be now difference? Okay, difference શું આવશે? Difference is 2,06,550. It's a difference. Now let's give effect also. Okay, સાથે સાથે effect પણ આપી દઈએ in the books of consignor dharam consignment account. So here directly we get the amount. Look at here, to goods sent on consignment, dash invoice price, and here goods sent on consignment difference. Now we get the final amount. Okay, આપની પાસે amount ready છે. Invoice 68850, difference 206,550. Okay, so we have a amount ready. Okay, આપની પાસે જે amount છે એ કેવી છે? રેડીમેડ amount જ છે. ડાયરેક્ટ આપણે લખી દેવાની 688,500, 688,500, and here 206,550. Clear? Freight and insurance was paid at 5% of invoice price. So here the point about the freight and insurance, which paid by the Dharam means consignor. Okay, and how much expense? 5% of invoice price. Invoice price na કેટલા છે? 5%. So to cash account expense. હવે normally જેટલા બી sum છે amount આપતા હતા, અહીંયા 5% કીધું છે. So just do that whatever they say. Invoice na 5%, it is our invoice price. Okay, just do 5% of that, you will get the expense. Okay, જેવું કીધું છે એવું કરીએ આપણે. 68850, 5%, so you will get 34,425. Next, Dharam drew 4 months bill on Vasant, which Vasant accepted and returned immediately. Okay, after 1 month, Dharam had received from bank 1,65,750 at discount of 10%. Now it is the important point. Okay, actually this point asked in short question. Okay, આ જે point છે ને તમને short દાખલામાં પૂછાય છે, પરંતુ આમાં એ point આપી દીધો છે. So here what is the twist point? Dharam drew 4 months bill. Normally in question they drew bill of 5,50,000. Okay, આ રીતે bill ની amount આપતા હતા. They give the amount of bill which wasn't accepted and returned immediately. After 1 month, Dharam had received from bank 1,65,750 at a discount at 10%. So I just remind you, normally which type of amount, which type of question comes. Okay, normally. So normally they give that the drew bills of suppose 50,000. Okay, suppose આપેલું છે drew bills of 50,000 for 4 months. Okay, કેટલા month ની છે? 4 month ની છે, and the point is discount after 1 month at 12%. So what we do? We find out first of all discount. Okay, આપણે discount find out કરીએ. 50,000 ના 12% પ્રમાણે 4 month ની છે, after 1 month છે એટલે 3 month નો discount આવશે. 50,000 into 12%, 3 divided by 12, so 1,500. Then we write the journal like a bank, then discount to BR. Okay, here BR amount is 50,000, discount 15, and in bank how much we write? So we write 48,500. Okay, how this amount comes? So we know that total bill 50 ની છે. Okay, total amount of bill 50, and we give discount 1,500. So how much we get from the bank? 48,500. This amount we get from the bank. Okay, we know this, we do this calculation. But in this question the twist point is they didn't give the amount of this bill. Okay, એમને શું કર્યું છે? આ જે bill છે એની amount જ નથી આપી. They didn't give the amount of this bill, right? The bill amount is not given. Instead of bill they give amount of bank. Okay, they give this amount is not given. Look at the question again. Look at here, Dharam drew 4 month bill on Vasant. They didn't give amount of bill which wasn't accepted and returned immediately. After 1 month, Dharam had received from bank. Look at the words, Dharam had received from the bank 1,65,750 at a discount of 10%. So here they give amount of bank, not the amount of bill. That is the twist point. Okay, અને આપણે અહીંયા કઈ વેલ્યુ જોઈએ છે, કેટલાની બિલ છે આપણી પાસે હોવી જોઈએ, બીકોઝ વી ગીવ એન્ટ્રી ઓફ એડવાન્સ, સો આપણે કઈ અમાઉન્ટ લખીએ છીએ, જે બિલ્સની અમાઉન્ટ હોય તે લખીએ છીએ. ક્લિયર? સો ધીસ ઇઝ ધ ટ્વિસ્ટ પોઈન્ટ એન્ડ નોર્મલી ધીસ પોઈન્ટ આસ્ક એઝ અ શોર્ટ ક્વેશ્ચન. ઓકે, તો ઘણીવાર યુનિવર્સિટીમાં આ રીતનો શોર્ટ ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછાઈ ગયો છે, બેંકની અમાઉન્ટ આપે અને તમારે રીતે જર્નલ લખવાની હોય. So here I explain this, and also indirectly we cover our short sum. And also remember in this chapter the short sum are always like this point. Okay, આપણે આ જે calculation કરે છે, it can ask as a short sum, then this BR calculation, then the calculation of stock, calculation of abnormal loss. This point ask as a short sum from this chapter. Okay, આપણે જે ગણતરી કરીએ છીએ ને આખા ચેપ્ટરમાં એ જ તમને શોર્ટ સમ પૂછાય. then the calculation of commission, okay, એ પણ as a short term તરીકે પૂછાતું હોય છે. So now let's calculate this. So write all the information. 4 month bill છે. Okay, write all the information in shortcut, in a short way. Bill for 4 month. Okay, its amount is not given, we have to find out that. Then after 1 month discount. Okay, discount ક્યારે કર્યું છે? after 1 month. After 1 month discount, how much? 10%. And how much amount received? And received from bank. bank માંથી કેટલા receive થયા? we received 165750. 165750. Okay, so this information is given. So here what to do? Nothing, just suppose. Okay, how to calculate? Just suppose the amount of bill is 100. Okay, ક્યાંથી શરૂઆત કરીશું? bill ની amount suppose એ રીતે શરૂઆત કરીશું. Okay, this information is given. Now let's solve this. First of all, let's find out the discount. How much discount we should consider? So we write bill for 4 months and discount after 1 month. So 4 minus 1, so 3 month discount we should consider. So how to find out? Suppose the bill, suppose bill is 100. Okay, suppose કે જે આપની bill છે BR છે કેટલાની છે? 100 ની છે. So what will be now discount? Okay, discount કેટલું થશે? So very simple, 100 rupees ની bills છે and rate of discount 10% અને આપણે 3 months નો discount calculate કરવાના છે. So 100 10% into 3 divided by 12, so discount will be 2.5. Okay, how much discounts we get? 2.5. So 100 rupees bill, discount is 2.5. If we deduct discount, so how much amount we received? So we received 97.5. This is the received from bank. Okay, bank માંથી આપણે કેટલા receive થશે? 97.5. received from bank. Clear? Okay, bank માંથી આપણે કેટલા receive થશે? 97.5 we received from bank. Now you can understand how to find out the amount of BR. Again, discount 3 months, we know that. Just suppose if bill 100, then discount will be 2.5. So we received 97.5. And here we have a amount of received from bank. So now what we have and what we want to find out? We have a amount of received from the bank and we want to find out the bill amount. So put this step. Okay, that is received from bank and here the bill. If received from bank 97.5, then the bill amount 100. So actually received from bank here 165,750. So what will be the amount of bill? So here we get the amount of bill 1,70,000. So this is the twist point. They didn't give amount of bill. So this way we have to find out. Clear? So this is the new point. And this point actually not the new. It is the common point in this chapter because this point as a short sum many times. Okay, short દાખલામાં ઘણી વાર point આવે છે. So if you want to write the journal, journal will be like that. In a short sum they ask the journal, so journal will be like this: bank, then consignment dash discount to BR. So here we have a BR 170. Okay, and what will be discount? Just find out the discount here. Discount કેટલું આવશે? તો 170 ની bill છે, 10% interest છે અને 3 months નો discount calculate કરવાનું છે. So here you will get discount 4250. So how much you received from bank? 170 માંથી 4250 less કરો, so 165750 આવશે and you can tally the amount. Look at the amount પણ tally થઈ જશે. Clear? Okay. So this point asks as a short sum. Okay, તમને short sum આ same to same point આપી દેશે. Okay, this question asks as a short sum and they ask write the journal entry regarding BR. Okay, BR ની journal entry લખો. So here you have to just what to do? Just to do this calculation. This I just explain you. Okay, so short sum માં point આવી શકે છે. Clear? Now let's give effect. Okay, of this. First of all, જે BR છે advance માં 170 આપી છે, it will be comes under the consignee account credit side by BR advance 170 and the discount will be come here debit side to BR discount 4250. Okay. In the tranches, 8% of invoice price goods were stolen. Insurance company accepted claim of 39,100. So here abnormal loss point is given. Okay. So here first of all, how much goods loss means stolen. So normally in a question they give the unit 5, 10. Okay. But here they told that 8% of invoice price એવું કીધું છે. So let's do that calculation. Abnormal loss and this happen in tranches. Now remember I told you whenever you do calculation of abnormal loss, it's always calculate on cost price. Okay, કોના પર calculate થશે? Always cost price per cost price પર calculate થશે. Remember that point. Always it has been calculated on cost price. Now in the question they told that abnormal loss is 8% of invoice price. એવું કીધું છે. Abnormal loss થયું છે but કેટલું છે? 8% of invoice price. But remember we always calculate loss on a cost basis. Okay, આપણે કોના પર ગણીએ? cost. તો આપણે અહીંયા શું consider કરીશું? We did not consider this. We consider this way. 8% of cost we should consider. Remember this. Okay, ભલે invoice ના 8% આપેલા છે પણ આપણે કઈ amount લઈશું? Not the invoice 8%. We should consider cost 8% because abnormal loss always calculate on cost basis. So that, right? So how much goods નું જે loss થયું છે? So 8% of cost. So what will be the cost? So here look at, we have a cost 481,950. 481,950. Remember both are same. બંને goods ની જ value છે but invoice price માં શું કરેલું છે? વધારાનો extra profit add કર્યો છે. બંને goods ની જ value છે but loss માં cost consider કરો. આપણે જે cost છે એ amount consider કરીશું 481,950. 481,950 into 8%. 481,950 8%. So 38,556. Okay. And we know that after that we add proportionate expense of consignor. Now we should add consignor expense, yes or no? So here no, because loss happen in tranches. Okay, if this happen in consignee shop, consignee go down, then also add a consignee expense. We see that in a previous video. Okay, go down માં થયું હોય તો આપણે consignee ને પણ expense add થશે. અહીંયા on the way છે તો only consignor है. So consignor ને કેટલો expense કર્યો છે? So here look at the consignor done the expense. Here expense is given 34425. Okay, and how much goods send? So they send goods 68850. ઓકે આટલું જે goods send કર્યું છે એની પાછળ આટલો એક્સપેન્સ કર્યો છે ને 68550 નું goods send કર્યું છે. ઓકે સો જે goods send કર્યું છે 68550. ઓકે અને એની સામે જે એક્સપેન્સ છે 34425. તો હવે આપની પાસે કેટલું goods છે? આપનું goods છે 38556 માં કેટલા આવશે? અગેન how we put this step? જે goods send કર્યું છે 68550. ઓકે 68850. ઓકે આ જે goods send કર્યું છે એની પાછળ આટલો એક્સપેન્સિસ થયો છે રાઈટ. સો put this step like this 68550 માં 34425 એક્સપેન્સ છે અને આપનું જે goods કેટલું છે જે લોસ થયું છે તે 38556. નોર્મલી વી કન્સિડર યુનિટ in a previous every sum કારણ કે એમાં યુનિટ હતા આમાં ટોટલ અમાઉન્ટ જોઈશું. and one more point we should consider. Okay, remember here we calculate abnormal loss and in abnormal loss we consider all calculation doing on the cost basis. બધી calculation શેના બેઝ પર કરવાના છે? cost ના basis પર. so here we write this amount. Okay, but it is the invoice price છે. so it also not right. અહીંયા બધી કઈ amount લઈશું? આપણે cost amount લઈશું. કઈ amount? cost ની amount, cost price લઈશું. so 68550 it's a invoice. But we don't consider that, we consider its cost. જે cost છે કેટલી છે 481950. ઇનસર્ટ જ્યાં invoice આવે ત્યાં આપણે cost કરી દેવાનું. That's it. So actually this point you have to remember this type of sum. Okay, 481950. Here actually the twist point is that okay and the remaining all calculation are same. બધી calculation same જ છે. બસ આ થોડું તમારે calculation માં invoice ને cost માં થોડું ધ્યાન રાખવાનું છે. બાકી calculation જે છે તે જ આવશે. 481950. So it will be 2754. 2754. 38556 2754. So 41310 less insurance claim. Insurance company claim 39,100. So the final amount 2210. It is abnormal loss. Okay, so let's give this effect. Insurance claim 39,100 and loss abnormal loss 2210. Now the next point. Vasan is entitled to get general commission at 9% and Dale Trader commission at 4%. So we know this effect. When we give effect of sales, then we give effect of commission. Details of account sale sent by Vasan is as under. Okay, Vasan જે હવે account sale મોકલ્યો છે એની information આપેલું છે. He paid 327 for freight and octroi and 30,730 for selling expense. So expense given and it's done by Vasan consigning. So here to Vasant dash expense. Okay, which expense are given? Freight and the selling. Okay, 3271 13730. 3271 13730. 17,001. And second effect in a consignee account by consignment expense 17,001. Next, he sold 30% of goods by adding 25% profit on invoice price for cash. So it's about the cash sale. And goods of 3,44,394 was sold for 4,09,000 on credit. So here the information is about the cash sale and credit sale. Okay, so here two type of sale done by him, one cash and credit. Now here also important how to find out the amount. So let's see, he sold 30% of goods. Now the question is 30% goods sold કર્યું છે by adding 25% profit. So question is 30% કોના કરીશું? Okay, so how much goods we have? So we have a total 6,88,500 invoice price goods. Okay, આટલું આપણી પાસે goods છે જેની cost કેટલી છે 481,950. So question is 30% કઈ amount ના કરવાના invoice price ના કે પછી cost price ના. Okay, 30% કરવાના છે goods ના, but which amount we should consider, this or this? So remember I also told when we start the invoice price point, consignee never know about the cost. Okay, consignee ને cost વિશે ખબર હોતી જ નથી. For the consignee cost means invoice, એના માટે જે invoice છે એ જ cost હોય છે. Remember here Vasan didn't know about the cost. Okay, એને તો આ જ price ખબર હશે, invoice price. Simple language માં consignor એ કીધું છે. Okay, just think practically. Suppose the value of goods 5 lakh, the actual value. Okay, and it is sent to consignor, and the consignee, here A owner, here B agent. Okay, 5 lakh નું goods છે પણ એને send કરે છે ત્યારે શું કહેશે કે 6 lakh નું goods send કર્યું છે. So here B agent only understand the value of goods is 6 lakh, but actual value કેટલી છે 5 lakh. That is only the owner know that, consignor know that. Consignee didn't know that about that 5 lakh. ઓકે, જ્યારે consignor પોતાની બુક્સમાં એન્ટ્રી આપશે ત્યારે બતાવશે કે ભાઈ 5 લાખ કોસ્ટ છે અને 6 લાખ શું છે ઇનવોઇસ છે. ઓકે, ધીસ ઇફેક્ટ given in the books of consignor, બટ consignee માટે શું હશે, એના માટે આ જે 6 લાખ છે એ જ એના માટે કોસ્ટ કહેવાશે, બીકોઝ એને એકચ્યુઅલી વેલ્યુ ખબર હોતી નથી. ઓકે, સો રિમેમ્બર ધીસ પોઈન્ટ, he didn't know about the actual value. Clear? So here remember the consignee never know about the cost price. Okay, for him invoice is cost, એના માટે જે invoice છે એ જ cost કહેવાશે. So here 30% of goods, તો જે invoice price છે એના 30% એ sold કર્યા હશે. So what is the invoice price of goods? Total જે goods છે 68850. Okay, so એને આપણે કેટલા લઈશું 30%. But remember we can't take 30% of this because think practically, consignee receive this amount goods? No, consignee આટલી amounts નું goods મળ્યું જ નથી, because on the way 8% of invoice price goods was stolen. 8% તો stolen થઈ ગયું છે, તો એની પાસે એટલું goods આવ્યું જ નથી ને, 8% તો પહેલેથી જ ચાલ્યું ગયું ને, because એ 30% કીધા છે goods ના, તો એની પાસે જે goods હશે એને જ 30% કરશે ને. think practically, રસ્તામાં જ 8% ચાલ્યું ગયું છે. So here 8% તો stolen થઈ ગયું છે. Okay, so 68850 અને આપણે 8% કરીશું 55080. So actually he has a goods of 6,33,420. એની પાસે જે goods છે એ કેટલાનું છે, આટલા રૂપીસનું એની પાસે goods available કહેવાશે. ઓકે, 6,33,420. ઓકે, આટલું જ goods એની પાસે આવ્યું છે. હવે જે સેલ કરે છે કેટલું 30%. ઓકે, કેટલું સેલ કરે છે 30%. So now let's find out the cash sell. So 633,420 છે, એના કેટલા goods સેલ કરે છે 30%. So it means he sold 19926. Okay, so 633,420 આટલું goods છે એમાંથી કેટલું સોલ્ડ કરે છે 30%. ઓકે, હવે આ પ્રાઇસે થોડી સોલ્ડ કરશે, એમાં પ્રોફિટ એડ કરશે ને, તો he adding 25% profit. ઓકે, કેટલો પ્રોફિટ એડ કર્યો છે 25% profit એડ કર્યો છે, and then he sold. So it's 25%, it will be 47507. Okay, 47507. So it is the sales price of the goods. Plus 47507, 237,533. It's a amount of cash sale. So think practically, these goods, amount of these sold at this price. Okay, 1,90,026 rupees નું જે goods હતું, it had been sold at 237,533. Clear? Okay, so now let's give effect here by Vasant. Okay, sell. So we get the cash sell 237533 and there is a credit sale also. So how much credit sale? So simple point about the credit sale. Look at here. Goods of 344,394 was sold for 4,09,000. So now tell me which amount we should consider. કઈ amount consider કરીશું? So remember we should consider this amount, not this one 344 વાળી. Okay, आपने consider नहीं કરીશું, આ consider કરીશું. This is the same point. Here I told you કેટલું goods sold થયું છે actually 1,900,226. Okay, 1,90,026. Okay, but this sold at this price. Okay, and is selling price છે. So we should consider this for a sales price, right? So અહીંયા પણ એ જ same to same point છે. 3,44,394 no goods છે. It has been sold at 4,09,000. Okay, so indirectly our credit sale is 4,09,000. So 237,533 plus 4,09,000. So we get our sale 646,533. We give effect of sale. So let's find out commission also. So there is a general commission and it calculate on total sale 646,533. So let's see how much percentage of commission is given. So commission is general commission 9% and Dale Credit 4%. So total sale पर आपने 9% general commission આપીશું. So it is 58188. Okay, and the Dale Credit is a 4,09,000 છે ના 4%. So it will be 16,360. So final amount 74,548. Now let's give the second effect of both this. Okay, first of all this sale and this commission opposite side in consignee account. So here by consignment commission, the amount of commission 74,548. Okay, and here consignment sale. Consignment amount of sale 646,533. Then one customer was declared insolvent from whom 2,070 could not be recovered. So remember there will be no effect of this because one customer become insolvent. Okay, and 2,720 is not recovered means it's a bad debt. Okay, આ શું કહેવાશે? Bad debt કહેવાશે. And normally bad debt ક્યારે થાય? જ્યારે credit sale કરીએ ત્યારે તો bad debt થાય. So here there is a credit sale. We have a credit sale 4,09,000. So from this it's happened. And we know that if there is a bad debt on a credit sale, we didn't give any effect because we give Dale Credit commission. Okay, Dale Credit commission આપેલું છે. તો ક્રેડિટ સેલ ની જે બેડ ડેટ છે એની કોઈ ઇફેક્ટ આવશે નહીં. એન્ડ ઇટ્સ અ કોમન ડેટ. બે સેલ છે ને એક કેશ છે ને એક ક્રેડિટ સેલ છે. સો આ બેડ ડેટ કોની હશે? ક્રેડિટ સેલ ની જોવાની છે. કોમન પોઈન્ટ. હિયર they didn't give that this bad debt the name of the customer. Okay, customer કયો છે નામ નથી આપ્યું. But think practically there are only two sell, cash and credit. So common આ જે પૈસા બાકી હશે કોના હશે? ક્રેડિટ સેલ ના જ હશે. Common sense question, right? And the credit sale bad debt is not given. If no effect will be given because we have a Dale Credit commission. So here we have give all the effect. Now the last point remaining, that is closing stock. Okay, consignment closing stock. So it's also important part. So let's calculate consignment stock. So how many goods we have the remaining goods? Okay, આપની પાસે કેટલું goods બાકી બચ્યું છે તે. So first of all we have to find out the amount of goods which remaining. So we send the goods 68850. Okay, so let's calculate the closing stock. Consignment stock, and we know that is always calculated on invoice price. Okay, હંમેશા કોના પર calculate થાય? it's always calculated on invoice price. So first of all, find out the remaining stock. Okay, તો પહેલા એ find out કરીએ કે આપણી પાસે જે stock બચ્યો છે એ કેટલો છે તે. So goods sent, okay, કેટલું કરેલું 688,500. This goods has been sent. Then what happened? Let's write that. First of all, stolen, કેટલું stolen થયેલું 8%, invoice ના 8%. Okay, so 55080. So remaining 633,420. After that we sell. Okay, there are two type of sell, one cash and one credit. So how much cash and credit sell? So these are the our cash and credit sell, but remember we can't consider this value. Okay, આ cash and credit sell જોવાય નહીં, because આ cash and credit sell with it's a with profit amount. Okay, આપનું cash sell કેટલું છે? So look at here, we have a cash sell 237,533, but it's a with a profit amount. Actually કેટલું goods ગયું છે આપની પાસે? These goods we have sold. આપણે જે goods sold કર્યું છે એની વેલ્યુ કેટલી છે? 90,026. This the actually value of goods we sold at the price of 2,37,000. Okay, એટલે આપની પાસે જે goods ગયું છે તો આ amount નું જ ગયું છે ને. Okay, આ તો એની sales price છે કે આટલામાં sold થયું છે. So we should consider this amount. Okay, 109,026. This is the actually goods we sold. એટલે આપની પાસે જે goods ગયું છે તે આ goods ગયું છે 199,026. Same for a credit sale. So આપનું credit sale કેટલું છે તે? So actually these goods sold at this price. So it's a sales price, but actually how much goods આપની પાસે ગયું છે? That is this was 344,394. So we have to less this, not the actually sales price. 344,394. So after less it, we get the actually amount of goods which the available. So the amount is 99,000. So we have a closing stock, the remaining stock 99,000. Okay, now let's add the expense here. Okay, first of all, consignor expense, and here we know that we also add a consignee expense. Okay, હવે consignor નો expense કેટલો છે? So consignor expense is here 34,425. Okay, at how much goods? So we should consider this because it's an invoice price, and for this stock we always consider invoice price. Stock માટે invoice જ જોવાની. So આ price આ આટલા goods માટે 34,425 નો expense થયો છે. So here remember we should consider now always invoice price. So 688, how much the invoice price? Okay, 688,500. Okay, આટલું જે goods હતું એની પાસે જે expense થયો તે 34,425, and right now we have a goods 99,000. So what will be at 99? So the 4950. Now the consignee, how much expense done by consignee? So consignee done two type of expense, freight and selling. So we consider only freight 3271. Consignee no kaya expense hoisu? Only freight 3271. And how much goods? So remember here 6,88,500 goods sent, but consignee received these goods? No, because this was stolen. Okay, આટલું તો stolen થઈ ગયું. So how much goods received by consignee? Okay, this was. Okay, this was received by consignee. Okay, consignee ને goods મળ્યું છે તે કયું મળ્યું છે? 633,420, because એને પૂરું goods મળ્યું જ નથી, stolen થઈ ગયું છે. અગાઉ આપણે જે સમ હતા એમાં suppose 100 મોબાઈલ મોકલાય, એમાં on the way 10 જો destroy થઈ ગયો આપણે 90 consider કરીએ છીએ. So same here we should consider 633,420. So what will be for 99,000? 99 into 3271, 633,420. So amounts comes 511. So now let's total this. So here we get the amount of stock 104461. 104461. 61 our consignment stock. Okay, 104461. So here we get the amount of consignment stock, which price, invoice price, and we know that we have to show also its reserve, its difference this side. Okay, આપણે અહીંયા એનો શું દર્શાવીએ છીએ? આપણે reserve પણ show કરીએ છીએ. Okay, also we have to show its reserve, means its difference to consignment stock reserve difference. Now here the question, how to find out difference? Normally if we have a unit, so unit into difference કરેલ આપણે amount difference ને મળી જાય. હવે અહીંયા કઈ રીતે difference find out કરવાનો? So remember how much stock we have. Actually the value of stock is 99,000. Okay, આપણી પાસે જે stock વધ્યો છે ને, it was the 99,000 and it is a invoice price. Okay, this is the stock we have a 99,000, the remaining stock at the invoice price. Okay, but we have to find out difference. So how to find out difference? So here how much goods sent, this goods was sent. Okay, and its difference is 206550. So we have to find out this way. Look at here, the invoice price of goods which sent 68850, which difference is 206550. જે goods send કર્યું હતું એની આટલી invoice price હતી તેની સામે આટલો difference હતો. So we have a goods 99,000. Okay, આપણી પાસે જે stock બેચ્યો છે invoice price વાળો એ 99 છે. So what will be difference for that? Like think practically, જે goods send કર્યું છે એનો આટલો difference છે, right? 6,88,500 goods sent, invoice price goods sent, its difference is 2,06,550. So what will be for 90,000? 90,000 આપનું goods જ છે invoice price વાળું. So invoice price માં કેટલા આવશે difference? So 99. So here you will get difference 2970. So actually it's also easy, but here you have to remember many points, these small points. Okay, because due to if unit is given then it's a very easy to understand, but total amount આપશે તો ઘણા point નાના point તમારે ધ્યાન રાખવા પડશે. Okay, so remember, if by chance in exam this point ask, okay, this type point, okay, this type of as rarely cases, પણ જો આવી જાય તો તમારે આ રીતે વિચારવું પડશે કે કઈ તેની calculation કરવી. So here we have give all the facts. So now let's close the account. So here total 646,533,10,4461. Total comes 99,8854. 99,8854 less 297,007,4548. Then 70,001 4250 3442568850. So here we get profit 1,50,430. 99,8854 to PNL profit 150,430. And let's close consignee account. The difference will be BOD 646,533 minus 170, 17,001, 74,548. So the difference is 3,84,984. 646,533, 646,533. Now here our sum is completed, but in this sum we are going to learn one more point. Normally in the exam or in the books, the question is normally ask the question in the books of consignor. Okay, normally what they ask in the books of consignor, prepare consignment account and consignee account. Okay, normally તમને આ જ પૂછાશે. In the books of consignor, prepare consignment account and consignee account. And if you check the book, almost question you will get the same point. And also we have solved this type of point in every video of this chapter. But sometimes in a rarely case, they ask this point also. In the books of consignee, okay, કોના બુકમાં? consignee ના બુકમાં prepare consignor account. Okay, in the books of consignee prepare consignor. Opposite consignee account માં consignor account પૂછી શકે છે. So actually there is a very less chance, but if by chance it has, then what to do? So I just explain here. If they ask, then what to do, so that in a question I add this point also. From the above information, prepare consignment account and Vasant account in the books of Dharam. Okay, here Dharam is a consignor. Okay, તો consignor accounts માં કયું prepare account છે? Consignment and Vasant નું. But look at prepare Dharam account in the books of Vasant. Vasant is a consignee. Okay, અને consignee account માં કોણ બનાવવાનું છે? ધરમ નું, consignor નું, right? So consignee account માં consignor નું account પૂછે, agent ના books માં owner નું accounts પૂછે. So how to prepare this? So here I going to explain that. In the books of consignee, prepare consignor Dharam accounts. So here nothing you have to do. Okay, we know this account. Okay, આપને account ખબર છે. The same account will become, both account are same. Okay, આ account ને account બંને same જ છે. બસ બંને opposite આવશે, because one is a debtor, one is a creditor. So that. So we have to give this all effect which will be here. Sorry, whatever give effect in the consignee account, the same effect will come in consignor account. જે entry account માં આવે છે ને, okay, જે પણ entry આપણે account માં આપીએ છીએ, એ જ બધી entry આ account માં આવવાની છે. Only changes opposite side, and there are some minor changes. Opposite side, જે debit છે credit થશે, credit એ debit થશે. That's it. Okay, so just I explain you. જો by chance પૂછે તો તમારે કઈ રીતે entry આપવાની, તો જે આમાં આપે છે તે જ આવશે. So let's start from the credit side. Here credit side 4 entry. So here also 4 entry comes, but comes debit side. Okay, આમાં જે credit છે એ ક્યાં આવશે? Debit side આવશે. So first of all BR. So here BR છે, અહીંયા મેં કીધું opposite થઈ જશે. BR છે તો અહીંયા શું બની જશે? Bills payable બની જશે. Clear? So remember this changes. Okay, શું changes આવશે? BR છે તો એ શું થશે? Bills payable થઈ જશે 170. Then here consignment expense and consignment commission is given. Okay, expense છે અને commission છે. So expense will become to cash account, because expense માં payment થતું હોય છે ને, એટલે કેશ અકાઉન્ટ લખીશું, અને કમિશન માટે કમિશન જ. ઓકે, કમિશન માટે શું આવશે? Just remember that which words we have to use. Okay, I just explain this shortcut method. Normally exam માં નહીં પૂછાતું, જો by chance પૂછે તો. Clear this point? Here for expense and sorry, for expense we should write cash and commission to commission. For the BOD nothing change, BOD નું BOD જ રહેશે. That's it. 384984. Clear? Okay, so just you have what you have to remember. You have to remember credit debit થઈ જશે, debit credit થઈ જશે. For BR we should write bills payable. For expense we should write cash. For the commission નું commission જ રહેશે. Okay, just remember this. Means only what you have to remember, only two things. બે જ વસ્તુ યાદ રાખવાની છે. This was કે BR નું bills payable, expense માટે cash. That's it. બાકીનું as it is. Clear? Okay, if by chance they ask, then you have to prepare this. Now debit side sell આપેલું છે, so it is debit side, so here it will become credit side. Okay, so sales છે તો sales માં તમારે થોડું અલગ કરવું પડશે. sales નો રૂલ છે અલગ અલગ શો કરવાનું. Okay, અલગ અલગ શો કરીશું. cash sell, credit sell. So if there is a cash sell, so we should write cash account sell. If there is a credit sell, so we should give effect debtors credit sell. Okay, I just show entry here. એટલે સેલ ની અલગ અલગ ઇફેક્ટ આપવાની છે. કેશ સેલ માટે શું લખીશું તે? કેશ અકાઉન્ટ સેલ. ક્રેડિટ સેલ તો એના માટે આવશે, because credit debtors ને કરવામાં આવે, debtors account credit sale. Then we know that there is a recommendation sale also. Okay, recommendation cell. So here also we should write debtors dash recommendation cell. Then personal purchase. So here we should write cash account purchase. Clear? So remember this about this cell. Okay, cell માટે બસ તમારે આ રીતે યાદ રાખવાનું છે. દાખલામાં જો cells આપેલું હોય તો એની અલગ અલગ ઇફેક્ટ આપવાની છે this way. So here we have only cash and credit cell. Okay, આપણે તો અહીંયા બે જ રીતનું સેલ છે, એક cash છે અને એક credit છે. Okay, જે સેલ આપણે ક્વેશ્ચનમાં આપેલું છે એ કયું છે? cash અને credit સેલ છે, બીજું કોઈ સેલ નથી. cash છે અને credit સેલ છે. So we have to give separate effect cash and credit cell. બંને અલગ અલગ આપીશું. cash cell માટે cash account dash cash cell, and for the credit cell debtors account credit cell. Clear? તો સેલ ની ટોટલ અમાઉન્ટ ઇફેક્ટ નહીં આવશે, સેલ ને આપણે સેપરેટ શો કરીશું. ઓકે, ટોટલ સેલ્સ આવશે બટ સેપરેટલી. 237,533 and 4,09,000. 237,533 and 4,09,000. Okay, this way we should give effect. So total 646,533. 646,533. Clear? So this is the way to give effect if they ask consignor account in the books of consignee. So ઉપર જ બેઠી કોપી કરવાનું છે, બસ આ રીતનું આપણે ચેન્જીસ કરીશું. ઓકે, ક્લિયર?